Monet Exchange versus Trinity the Tuck, and it is So What by Pink. Do you like that song?
I'm not really like a huge Pink fan.
Drag Pink. Drag her.
I
Do you want to say
actually,
anything to Pink, personally?
I really just don't like her. She's a bad seed on this earth. You can cut that out, right? Please.
Finally, it's the battle between Monet and Trinity the Tuck, and they are lip syncing to So
So
What
what?
by Pink. What do you think of this song?
Love Pink.
Oh, God. Okay.
She is my favorite.
Hi. You like
Hi,
this wave?
people.
You like that?
It feels like what I'm doing is kind of weird,
I'm
but I
putting
like
you
what you're
under a
doing.
trance. I just want to show off my nails. I just painted them. Don't actually look too close. They kind of look fucky, but it's okay.
They actually look completely fine.
I gotta clean them up a little bit when we're done filming, but
Right, right,
like
right.
I literally just painted them, so they're still a little wet, a little tacky,
Yeah,
but
I hate when I think they're dry and then I like
exactly.
mess it up and then there's like a fingerprint mark.
Oh,
Have you ever
that's
gotten
the
that?
worst. Yes, of course.
And it's like
I
literally like it looks like a design. It's like why is there like an
no,
actual
a
like
disease. It
swirly
looks like a
fingerprint?
disease, not a design.
Oh, wait, speaking of disease, right
Lady
now,
Gaga.
well, yes. Right now in the New Zealand, like
Ugh,
in the Auckland water, the
just
ocean
kidding.
water,
There's genital lice.
there's lice.
Yeah, genital.
Okay, is it specifically genital lice or are you just
Yeah.
saying
Oh, I swear to God, I looked it up the other day.
genital? Because I thought it was just like general, like li is genital lice a different type of lice?
No, I don't think so. I'm just fucking with you.
Wait,
I just think
Auckland,
it's
New
funny.
Zealand,
Auckland, New Zealand
lice.
genitals.
Well, no, 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 but genuinely there
Genitals
is
near
light
me. Auckland, New Zealand.
genital lice images close up.
Well, I think genital lice is just like what, crabs? And that's a whole different ballpark. That's like an STD.
Yeah, there's sea lice, and you can get a
Whoa.
rash
Does
from
it go in your
sea.
hair or just on your body?
I mean, I don't know because it's unclear because when you hear lice, you think like, oh, they just want your hair. But then
Right.
they're saying the symptoms are like mosquito bites all over your body.
Oh, so it's
So
like
it's
a
like I
tick
guess they just
situation.
yeah.
Oh,
Um
anyway, other than your lice exposure, how's the rest of
no,
New
no, I
Zealand
didn't get
been?
exposed. I'm
No, I
good.
know, but you know what I mean.
My
It's high.
awareness of the situation is high,
Good,
yeah.
good, good. That you got that
My
good, good.
experience, yes, yes. I got that bald. No.
Ew. Wait, can
Um,
we see your haircut? Christian got a
um,
haircut that he
you
doesn't like.
can. It's like really messed up right now. Like, because I didn't.
Oh, it's real short on the sides.
It is. It is. And he did
Wow.
the thing where it's like longer down the back,
Low
which
taper
I.
fade.
Yes. Well,
Is it?
yes. But down the back, he like did the thing where it's like slightly like
Oh,
lower.
oh, that's that New Zealand cut. That's that
It
shit they like
is.
down there. Yeah.
They do like this
Yeah.
shit down here.
Yeah.
When
That's
it
their
grows
shit
out
right
a little
there.
bit more, when it grows out a little bit, I'll think it'll look better.
Yeah, for sure. Because I was saying, like, when you were wearing your hat and you were turning your head, I just saw bald and I was like,
Yeah.
oh, so
No,
he
yeah,
went for
there's
the
no
Gypsy
hair.
Rose.
Yes. That still doesn't sound like a real word to me.
Gypsy Rose or just Gypsy?
Gypsy.
Oh, well, I'm pretty sure we're not supposed to say it. But
Uh,
have we talked about this before on the podcast?
yeah.
How we have?
How it doesn't sound like a real word to me
No,
anymore.
no, not that. How people are like,
Oh,
apparently,
gee.
yeah, they say G Rose instead of her
Yeah.
name. And that
Sounds
to
like
me,
a sex toy.
that right there is why TikTok is getting banned. That
G
right there.
Rose.
Yeah.
It hits the G
Censoring her
spot.
name.
Yeah.
But for real, well, G Rose toy.
hmm
Yes, exactly. No, but for real, are you worried about the TikTok ban? Well, it's not gonna affect you yet.
Yeah, I'm gonna be fine because I don't think it's gonna be banned if I'm not in America.
Yeah, you're fine, but I'm not worried because I don't think it's gonna happen. And I guess by the time this episode's out, like we'll know, but I'm worried because I have a sick, twisted, horrific addiction.
Addiction.
I'm addicted. Like genuinely, I don't know if I can do it. I'm gonna
Yeah, this
try.
this ban is going to like thrash millions of people into detox.
Yeah, and I'm not ready to detox. When did I say I
No,
was ready for the 10-step program? Never.
I think it's 12, right?
I don't know. One
I'll look
step
it
for
up.
every month of the year.
How many steps in AA? 12.
Oh,
Yeah, you
oh,
have to. Okay, let me tell you what to do.
okay.
First
That's
step
my
is
first
to
step.
admit powerlessness.
I am powerless. Without TikTok, what am I? Who am I? Okay,
You're powerless in your addiction. Is
exactly.
that's really like that's nihilistic. That's
Like
like
it
wow.
it controls me.
The next step, which I don't know if this is in every program, is to believe in a higher power.
Oh, oh, we're fucking with the Christianity route, huh?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I
Wait, also, it says, at least Google's AI overview, it says this is what the 12 steps is, and then there's a
mhm.
list, and the list has like 9 things. So I don't know where the other three steps
Well,
are.
see, your first problem was you were taking AI overview
Okay, hold
for,
on, hold on, hold on. 12
oh,
steps. Alcoholics Anonymous, straight from the source.
oh, okay,
Yes, powerlessness, higher power.
okay.
So it's interesting how they're kind of like, you are
Yeah.
powerless, so you have to submit to God. Oh, now I'm submitting.
Oh, so we can't take back our own power.
Yeah, what about one of the steps should be stand in your power?
Stand in your power. Know
That
your
should be the
worth.
first step.
Okay. Let's step aside from the TikTok
No,
addiction route.
you
No,
have
I'm
10
not
more
ready to admit
steps.
it. Christian, I'm on step 0. I'm not ready for
Wait, wait,
that.
wait. A lot of these are religious. I didn't realize how religious
America.
Alcoholics Anonymous is. I was going to say Americans Anonymous. I didn't realize because
We need that.
the 12th step is to have a spiritual awakening as the result of these steps.
Oh, I could be spiritually awakened. You know that
Oh,
video of Trisha Paytas on live where she's like,
yes.
and then they're throwing the tomatoes at her?
Yes. Oh.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's my
literally
shit right there.
almost all of these steps are about Jesus.
That's actually that makes me wonder about the whole setup.
I know. I
I'm
didn't
like,
realize
who
all
set this
these
up?
everyone suffering from addiction has to turn to Jesus. It's required.
I doubt though that it's like every organization. I'm
No,
sure you
I
can find one that's, religious list.
normal.
Yeah.
Religious list.
Religious list.
I like
Okay.
that word.
Thank you. I just created it, I think.
Yeah, you
Um,
did.
what was I gonna say? Oh, so you're dealing with ocean lice, you're dealing with, I'm dealing with TikTok addiction. What else is happening in our lives?
I'm dealing with just being tired all the time.
Me too. I don't know what it is. I think it's just this year. I think it's the weather. I think it's the winter. But you don't even have an excuse, bitch. It's sunny
That's
shine
what
where
I'm
you're
saying. I
at.
don't have an excuse. Like I just am tired. I don't know.
Like, I feel like for me, it's so cold here. It's so gloomy, doomy. It's dark by fucking 4 p.m. So I just want to sleep all day. And I also have to wake up
No.
early for my damn classes. I can't. Like, I can't.
What time do you wake up for your classes?
Well, I have 2 classes on Thursday and Friday that are at 8:30. So I have to get up at like 7,
And what
7:30 for
building?
that. Um,
Oh no, I was joking.
oh,
I
why?
was joking because you don't want to say like on this day at this time I'll be here.
Oh, well, come find me.
Building.
Yeah, if you guys are up and at 'em at that time, because you fucking won't be.
Honestly, if they are up that early, they deserve.
Yeah, if they come give me a hug, well, don't give me a hug, actually. I don't fuck with that shit. But if you come say
Yeah,
hi,
that.
that
They
part, well,
are fans. I have been telling people on this trip about our podcast, and they're like fucking
really?
with it.
Okay, I like
Their
that. I
reactions
like
were
that.
like, "Oh, you have a podcast?" And I was like, "Yeah, I do. Yeah."
Where was I? I was at a party last weekend and I ran into some fans. So it was cool. And I got a lot of I want to be a guest. So I think we're gonna have a lot of guest episodes coming up.
Yeah, everyone wants fame from this. They
Exactly.
said, "What can
Well,
I get out of this?"
you can get so much fame. It's crazy. At least 2 more people will know who you are. Mm-hmm.
Exactly. And
Mm-hmm.
we know.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's move on to the topic of today's episode.
Yes.
You like my little switch?
Yeah,
We're
that
gonna
was
be
perfect.
Thank you. I've been practicing. I've been like trying to take over the role of podcast creator
Right.
because someone else said they can't do it while they're in New Zealand. I'm just kidding. Okay. Today we're gonna be talking about underrated and overrated things in our minds. And Christian was Floppiana this week and only came up with how many did you come up with?
7 total.
Total. So just think about
And
that.
you said what,
I
10
have
each?
at least, yeah, I have at least 10 each. So,
So what I'm hearing is you should be going first.
yes, I'll go first. Let's start with underrated. Wait, should we start with overrated or underrated?
No, definitely. Well, actually, I
Should
think
we
we
end
should
on a
keep,
positive note?
yeah, we should start with the negative for
Okay,
sure.
let's do it. I
Mm.
love how we said negativity was out in 2025, and yet here we are bringing it back in.
But I mean, I don't feel like the things on this list are like things that I want to change about my life. It's more just like things I've just continually not liked.
Right, right. Okay, this one I feel horrible for saying, but number one on my overrated list, I have Demi Lovato.
You think Demi Lovato's overrated?
No, I don't think she's overrated, but I just want to bring her up again. Like I feel
Oh,
like
so we're already just
lying.
losing the plot.
I just love her and I feel like I
Why'd you put her on the overrated list?
like I
Like we
should
just
have put her
aren't
on
talking about her
underrated.
enough.
We aren't. Like she's talking about herself a lot, but I feel like we're as a society not talking about her enough. So I guess she should be
Well,
on underrated.
is Demi Lovato putting out music currently?
No,
That's why no one's
Demi
talking.
Lovato's not doing anything right now, but I kind of love that. Like I like when celebrities are really like they're so unemployed, like they're not doing anything, that they're just being a menace on social media, and that's exactly what she does. And I love that.
Let me look on Demi's social media.
Like who else has been that way? I feel like there's a lot of people who that one guy,
Wow.
Christian, that one guy from Harry Potter. Fuck, what's his name?
The redhead
No,
or
no,
the
no,
main
the
guy?
blondie, the blondo.
I don't know his name.
Um, oh, who is that? Who is that? But he's
I
been
don't.
crazy on TikTok
What is he doing on TikTok?
and just on social media in general. Draco Malfoy, the guy who
Wait,
plays
but that's
him,
not his real
Tom
name.
Felton. No, no, Tom Felton. Okay, his name is Tom Felton,
I could have
and
told you
he
Draco.
has been a menace on social media for years now, and I really like it a lot.
Wait, Demi Lovato is with like this like
Is she
knock
dating?
like dating someone that's like it's like he looks like Jesse Rutherford a little bit.
Oh, well, that is Jesse Rutherford.
No, it's not.
Imagine.
This is
Demi
this is
Lovato and Jesse Rutherford are
this is
dating.
Jutes music.
Well, that stands for Jesse Rutherford Music.
He's on Ozempic. He looks a little different.
No, Jesse Rutherford's always been tiny, like skinny, scrawny man.
This is like Lil Peep reincarnated though.
Wait, that's good for her. That's good for her. I'm happy. I hope they have a great life together.
I hope so too. Also, Demi Lovato still does prefer they them pronouns.
Oh, no,
It says
they, she, we're
they,
fine.
she, but the they is
Okay,
first.
we'll start using they them. My
Yeah,
bad.
we
I'm
will. And
sorry.
now that we've educated, we
I feel like
know.
we're being real offensive this episode.
I don't think so. I think because also like Demi, like I feel like every year Demi changes, and so it's hard to keep up. Like sometimes you just don't
Right,
know anymore. Like
right.
what is
Because
like
I was under the impression, because I know they originally, or previously they were using they them pronouns, but then I thought they went back
I thought so too.
to she, her. But now we know it's both.
And that's all you need to do is just check. And that's
Exactly.
why it's so good that on Instagram people can put it, because
I,
otherwise, how am I
actually,
gonna
it
know?
pisses me off when people don't have their pronouns in their bio because
Well,
sometimes I'm like, I don't know.
sometimes I think when they don't put it in their bio, they're just like, I don't care, which is like awesome. Like
Yeah,
I get that.
right.
But it's sometimes it's like, no, I want to know like what you
Exactly.
prefer.
Exactly. Because if I'm going to be, because sometimes it's about people that I don't like necessarily interact with day to day,
Yeah.
but for some reason, I've been chatting about them or with them, and I need to know how to talk about them
Yeah.
respectfully while
Yeah.
talking
It's
shit.
like I just want my guidebook.
Exactly. exactly.
I
Okay.
want my grammar dictionary.
So let me actually start again, and we'll start with the real overrated, okay? Number
Perfect.
one, Jennifer Lopez. Do you agree?
That I don't know if I mean I feel like Jennifer Lopez is really hated actually,
Yes. And I
but still
think
should be hated more.
exactly. No, I feel like over the past few years, like it's definitely like increased. But I remember years ago, of which everyone was obsessed with J.Lo. Why? What did she do?
I think she did a lot of things.
Did she?
Yeah.
Did she? That's all I'm
Like
saying.
I mean like I
I
feel
know
like her
that
cultural impact was far and wide.
the only movie I can think about that she's been in is that one movie where she like accidentally gets pregnant.
I have not seen that.
And
Okay,
then
I just searched up on Google Jennifer Lopez cultural impact. And once again, we're
nothing.
going to read the AI overview. Okay. She's had a significant cultural impact as a singer, dancer, actress, and entrepreneur. She's considered a cultural icon who's helped break barriers for Latino
Okay,
Americans. Do
that
you think
that
Latino Americans would agree?
I don't know. I will say, like, she was very like popular in the 90s.
Yes, I think that's the thing is that she was more popular before we were
But
conscious.
all I'm saying is I feel I've seen some of her older work. Sure, she was good in movies, whatever. I've heard some of her mo songs, not great, but it's fine. Someone likes them. But I feel like I've been seeing a lot of her doing absolutely nothing, and it's just pushed into my face, and I'm like, I don't care. I don't care about her relationship with what's his face. I don't care about her flop movies that she's been putting out, and I don't care about the fact that she's all natural at 50 plus years old when she's not. Like that's just how I'm feeling
Did
about
she
her.
say that?
I'm pretty sure someone said that
Oh.
about her one time, and I was like, I took it to heart too. I was like, damn, like she looks good. And then I was like, I grew up a little bit and I realized no, like it's work.
And she does look good, and it's just like we don't have to
Yeah.
lie.
No, she looks good.
Wait,
But
I'm gonna show you one photo.
okay.
What does this album cover make you think about? Suddenly, na 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 na
Okay, I will give her that.
na 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 na.
That song, that was everything. And that is the moment.
Everything.
However, that's it. That's all she's given me in her however long 30, I'm gonna say 30 plus year career. That's the only thing that she's given me personally.
She's in a movie that's like The Boy Next Door. Have you seen that?
No, but I've seen clips.
It's
Is she
really
like she's like
bad.
an old woman who like flirts with a young man?
I wouldn't say an old woman,
Well, an
but yeah,
older
no, it's more like the young man is
maiden type.
actually he so it's like they have a romance, but then you realize that he's actually evil.
Oh, wait, see,
And
maybe
guess
I need to
guess
tap
who
in.
else is in it?
Who?
Kristen Chenoweth.
She would. She does some fuck ass shit. I won't lie. Like she was on
Oh,
Glee.
exclusively.
I love that for her. Did you know my introduction to Kristen Chenoweth was in that damn Descendants movie on Disney
Yeah.
Channel?
Yeah.
And that's beautiful. That's work
That was
right
one of
there.
her best roles, I think.
I agree. She was given a script that's so horrible and she fucking ran with it. And that's
Yeah,
beautiful.
she definitely elevated that movie and like gave it some credibility for the parents.
Yes.
Because like first you're like, what's this movie? Why do they all have like colored hair? What's this woke
Right.
media?
Right. This is very liberal
Then
gay.
yeah, then you see Kristen Chenoweth and you're like, oh no,
Oh. And
absolved.
and Kristen Chenoweth is playing a bitch ass mom who literally, oh, sorry.
Well, she's Maleficent.
Yes, she's so good in that role. Like,
Better than Angelina Jolie.
I have to agree. 1000%. That is the
More
best portrayal of
who's
Maleficent I've ever seen is Kristen
thank you.
Chenoweth in Descendants. I will say,
Exactly.
as much as I want to like shit on those movies, when I was younger, that was my shit right there. Like
No,
I
Descendants were
loved
good
those
movies.
movies. And they were singing their little hearts out. Like,
Rotten to the core.
oh, don't even get me started on that soundtrack. Wow. That brings me back. I should watch those. Okay. Anyway, that's all I have to say on Jennifer Lopez. Your turn. What's overrated in your opinion?
Okay. My first overrated thing is the app Grinder.
I have no thoughts on this one. I can't
Yeah,
help
no,
you at
you don't.
all.
I mean, I'm ready to go, of
Okay,
course.
go for it.
I think so. This is something that I have a problem with because I think it's gotten so much like coverage in like movies and TV
Yeah,
and like even like music and podcasts and YouTube where like it really legitimized the app and everyone just like accepts it as part of our culture. Like, oh yeah, Grindr is like the app for like gay
right,
men.
right.
Meanwhile, it's the worst app you've ever used. It's almost unusable.
Okay.
Meanwhile, you open the app within 30 seconds, you have a full screen ad for Block Blast.
And you want to
Meanwhile,
download it, no?
yeah, suddenly you're playing Block Blast.
You're like, fuck, I got distracted.
And guess what? It has in-app purchases too.
Re
So,
for Grinder?
because they keep every 5 seconds after you get the ad, it pops up and says, "Do you want to pay to not have ads?" And it's like, no, I would never do
Oh
that. I
God.
genuinely would never and will never. But when there's
Imagine,
ads
wait,
every 30 seconds,
Christian, that imagine like you get your monthly bill back and you're like, oh, there's my charge for Grinder. There's my monthly subscription for Grinder. That's crazy.
soon.
Do you think people pay for it?
I think if they have enough like disposable income, yeah.
Because I know people pay for like Tinder, but I feel like Grinder in my head, I don't know much about the app, but I feel like Grinder is different than Tinder.
It is.
Okay. Okay, that's what I was thinking.
What I would say is just like
Like how many love connections do you think are happening on Grinder?
I
Like,
don't think that's the goal really.
yeah.
But you'd be surprised. A lot of people on that app are genuinely looking for love, like
Oh,
genuinely.
wow. Wow.
Like it'll be in their bio. It'll be like first they'll be like bubble butt twink. And then underneath those, it's like
Looking for love.
looking for dates and friends.
Oh, wait, that's sweet. I
And I'm
want
like,
them nothing but success. I want the bubble butt twinks to get everything in life.
me too. It's just such a dichotomy of like it's literally like the tags like bubble butt, bear, like hairy, role play,
I'm
goofy.
sorry, but you cannot have bubble butt and bear in the same tag. Like, if you have both of those tags, that's everything to me.
No.
Stop.
Um,
Oh,
I'm just
God.
saying like and then it's genuinely turning into Christian Mingle. Genuinely.
What? It's not turning into Christian mingle because there's
People
so
on
many
there
Christians on there named Christian. They're all mingling with each other.
That's what I'm looking for. That's my shit right there. Um,
Um,
no, but
ooh.
like a lot of people on there like are not like they don't even want to hook up. They just want to play the games on the ads.
Oh yeah. Well, that's
Like they're when the
yeah.
ads come up, they're like, let me play. Like
That's
let me
my
play
shit
the
right
ad.
there. Exactly. 'Cause okay, I'm a big offender of the only going on to dating apps just to like text and that's it. Like I never that's not my shit right there. Like
Famously.
meeting up with people. So, I can't even blame them. I play that game too.
Yeah.
So,
Uh,
okay. Is that all on your
I just feel like I am upset that like the amount of like kind of media coverage, like if you watch any like TV show about gay men or
the
about
yeah.
even anyone, they're like, oh
Well,
yeah, Grindr, like da da da.
well, yes, but like what else do you want them to talk about?
I'm just saying, like, what I'm saying is I recognize it's a predicament, right? Because it is a popular app and it is used worldwide
Right.
by so many people. My
Exactly.
issue is just that genuinely everyone who uses the app hates it. Like ask anyone. No one's gonna tell you, "Oh yeah, I love Grindr. It's such a great
Right.
app."
Right. But it
They
is
love the things yeah,
your
they love
most
the things it
used.
brings them. They love the lice. No. Um,
Ew. The lice.
they
No, I
love
agree,
the
but
opportunities.
I don't think anybody's like I would think I genuinely would be scared of you if you were like, hey, this dating app slash app I use for those types of things is my favorite app ever. I love going on there. I love the way it's set up. I love everything about it.
I mean, I can dream about a world where that happens. Because in a world where that happens, I'm happy.
I have never once gone onto a dating app like with a smile on my face. I'm like, oh, I gotta go. I gotta
Okay,
clock back
bitch,
into
that's not
work.
true. That's not true. I've seen it. I've seen it. You're like, let me show
Okay.
my teeth. You're like,
Hey,
that's the
hey,
one time I ever see your teeth is when you open Tinder. Yeah.
stop.
But
Um, okay.
like I'm not saying I'm expecting perfection. I'm just saying I'm expecting like at least Tinder and Hinge.
Mediocrity.
Yeah, I'm expecting
Yes.
mediocre. Like I'm expecting like just like reasonable. Like it's they're
Right.
not gonna pop up with full screen ads because they know that's gonna make you close the app.
Exactly.
But Grindr, they're like, no, we got these faggots. They're like, no,
Okay.
they're staying.
Well, don't give them the power. You're giving it to them.
I that's what I'm saying is I feel bad because it's like I'm using the app, but I don't want to.
Stand in your power, Christian. That's the first. Oh.
Okay, what's the next one?
Okay. My next one is coffee.
Agreed.
I just feel like I've coffee's good. Like I like having a cup of Joe every now and then.
A cup
But
of Joe.
but oh, I want a cup of Joe from you. Anyway, but I will say like I think it's just too overhyped. Too many people talk about it. Too many people are like, "Don't talk to me before my coffee." Oh, shoot
Mhm.
me in the face.
Genuinely, shoot me in the
If
face
I have to
after
talk to you,
you've
shoot
had
me in
your
the face.
coffee.
Exactly. Drink your cup and then grab your gun. I think
Exactly.
that's the vibe I feel when I hear just the word coffee. So,
Hmm. It's also like I think it's just like from what I know, the kind of supply chain for coffee is
hmm
not looking super ethical
I know,
either.
Christian. I know, but I think it's the same with fucking chocolate. Well,
Yeah, no, that's the
guess
thing.
what's
It's the
also on
same.
my list? Guess what's also on my list?
No,
Chocolate. Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
no, no.
I think
Okay.
I think chocolate is good. Okay. I'll give it its flowers, sure. But she's not that girl. Like I feel like there's so many other good flavors that we're really skimping on because everyone's in the chocolate train.
Are you on Vanilla Island?
No, I would say I prefer chocolate over vanilla. Actually, no,
Me
I am
too.
on Vanilla Island because
Mm.
I like
Or are you on the Fruit Fairy?
I'm on all those shits. I'm on everything except fruit flavors.
Blue
No,
Raspberry
wait,
Railroad?
wait, I like fruit flavors. Now we're in Candyland. We're just playing Candyland.
Yes.
No, I like
Yes.
fruit flavors, but I only in specific things. You
Like
know, if I'm gonna have oh, I'm bringing it back to coffee. If I'm gonna have coffee though, it's gonna be vanilla flavored, not chocolate.
I think that's fair. Yeah,
hmm
vanilla with coffee is a
Or
really
like
good match.
I love like cake, for example. Oh, I love a
Mm.
good. I don't
We
have
got 10 minutes.
time.
It's
Okay,
okay.
I love a good confetti flavored cake.
Me too, actually.
See, I'm never like chocolate's never my first girl that I choose.
Especially for cake and ice cream. It's not. It's just
Oh,
not.
actually, for ice cream though, I'm like a chocolate.
See,
Ooh,
that's we're
I
opposites on
wait,
that.
I recently tapped into a new Ben and Jerry's flavor that's so good. It's everything but that's what it's called. It's chocolate ice cream, vanilla ice cream, toffee, which I know you don't like, peanut
Mhm.
butter cups, almonds, and white chocolate chips.
That sounds fire, yeah.
It's really good, really good. That's all
Except
the
the
stuff I
toffee
like in there.
part.
I know you're a freaking don't like toffee, but whatever.
Um,
Okay,
what about what are your thoughts on caramel? Caramel.
I love caramel,
Me
but I don't
too.
like how you say it. It
Caramel, caramel.
caramel. I like caramel a lot. I like caramel flavors too.
Yeah, I'm a caramel castaway. I'm a caramel queen. Okay. I can say one of mine. I literally have three overrated things on my list.
Okay, give me the next one. Throw it my way.
Okay. Alcohol slash drinking alcohol and going out to random places.
Okay, I would have to disagree 1000%, but I'll hear you out.
Okay, I'll explain and then you can give your
Okay.
counter.
Okay.
So, first of all, alcohol
Right.
tastes bad, at least to me, makes me feel bad
Hmm.
and is really bad for you, as we know.
Yes.
On top of that, expensive.
Mm-hmm.
On top of that, fucks up your bowels.
Mm-hmm.
And on top of that, straight culture.
Well, yes.
Next, going out to random places. By that, I mean like, oh, we're going to this club. What type of music does it play? Oh, I don't know. We'll see. Like that type of vibe
Oh,
of like, oh,
oh.
like what's the vibe gonna be? Oh, I don't know, but like I heard it's good. That type of shit.
Okay, I have to agree with that. If we're going out somewhere, I need to know what music is playing. I need to know what we're wearing. I need to know all of those things. So that I agree with. However, I am a huge drinking stan,
Hmm.
and I probably shouldn't admit this, but I like to drink whatever. I don't do it that often, I would like to say, but I agree with all those things. It does fuck me up like body wise. Like it doesn't taste good, all of that. But it's fine. Like you get a little drink in you and suddenly
Yeah,
I want to party. Like I want to dance, I want to flirt. Suddenly, also, can we talk about this? You get a sip of alcohol on me and I'm grabbing
you're
people's
talking.
arms. I'm grabbing arms.
Oh,
I'm
I
giving a
forgot how you
little
were.
I'm doing a little squeeze. I'm doing a little pat on this part on the shoulder. I don't know what it is, but
I think that's a phenomenon, yeah.
yeah. Anyway, I
I
just,
I think, I really do support that other people like alcohol more than me because
hmm
it's just true. Like
right,
it's something genetic, it's something in my core.
right.
Like
And that's
alcohol and
okay.
I don't get along.
I have a good time. I like to go out. I like to go to clubs. I like to dance. And and in a like an appropriate amount though. Definitely, you
No,
know,
yeah, you're
I
not
check
like, yeah,
myself.
you can say that you like alcohol without it being
Right,
like
right, exactly. Like
problem.
I drink like maybe once a week, if that.
Yeah, and you're in college.
hmm
Hmm.
Okay. I have another overrated. I can keep going.
Yes,
Okay. My next one, Disney. Just the brand, everything that Disney owns. They
agree.
have their grips in everything. I don't like them. I blame Disney. I feel like Disney and Big Pharma, they're working together to ruin my life personally and everyone else's around me.
Agree.
Okay,
Agree.
good.
Because
Okay.
also, you know how Disney owns everything? Like
Mm-hmm.
Marvel is Disney. Hulu is somehow also Disney.
Hulu. ABC is
ESPN,
Disney. What else? Star Wars is Disney. Um, fucking Disney is Disney. There's just they have so many parks now. They're
they
everywhere.
have like
And it's like
Winnie the Pooh is somehow Disney.
how much carbon emissions do you think the damn parks do every year?
That part.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. We need to start turning our eyes towards that. I'm getting
I
scared for
agree.
our future. And Disney's to
I
blame.
no. And I think coffee and Disney are connected.
Coffee, Disney, and Big Pharma. All three of those are connected. And chocolate. All four of those, they work together.
I
Something
think you're absolutely
sinister
right.
is happening.
Mm.
Uh,
Give me another. Throw me one.
okay. Naps.
Agreed.
Okay. I am always like, oh, let me take a nap. I think all my problems will be solved if I take a nap. Wrong. Because I take a
Exactly.
nap and then I wake up in a worse mood. I feel sore and horrible, and then I can't
Yes.
sleep after like the next night. Naps are just no.
No, they literally ruin everything.
They ruin
Because the
everything.
sick part is that falling asleep into a nap, like falling into a nap, feels so right.
Exactly.
And then you wake
And
up
then you wake up. You wake up and
and
you're
you're
like,
back in
fuck.
Kansas.
You're like, shit, now I have less time to do the things I needed to do.
And somehow all my mental health problems are
They're
happening
worse.
right now.
Yeah. It's like, oh. And it's like the back of my neck always really hurts. I'm like,
Mhm.
ugh,
My
I just am
eyes
so
hurt.
stiff. Yeah, especially because I fall asleep in with my contacts. Ugh, fall asleep with my contacts in. There we go. And that not that part. That's not my shit right there.
Never that. Oh, doing backwards?
Yeah, that's
That's
not my
not my
shit.
shit right there.
But yeah.
I
Anyway,
completely agree. I don't know why I didn't think of that.
because they're horrible and horrific. But it's also so sick because you're like, oh, like a nap, like that would hit right now. And then you take
Yeah.
it and it's horrible. So the character, Carrie Bradshaw,
Yeah.
she is so overrated to me. I don't get the hype. I don't really like her. She brings so much drama to the show. I know you don't really watch Sex and the City, but
Like I've seen the first two seasons and I also just know the lore.
yeah, like she's just, I don't know. I don't know, but all of those characters have their problems, but she's my least
But
favorite.
she's,
I mean,
you
she's
know,
hot and she dresses amazingly and she's one like she's all of those things, but then she opens her mouth and it's like, oh
yeah.
my God. And then she
Yeah.
runs back to Big and it's like, oh my God. But I think that's the point of her character. She's like the worst flaw of like every person to ever live, wrapped
Yeah,
up
it's
into
just
one.
like it just sucks that she's the main character because
Yeah,
it's like you want the main character to be someone you root for.
exactly. But
It's
it's
kind of
like,
like Rachel Berry being like the main character of Glee. Like,
ugh.
why are we doing that?
It's I hate when shows make the main character the worst person ever and they're like, no, you're supposed to like her. And it's like I don't like her. I want to wring her neck. Um, Another one I had on my list was dating apps, but I feel like we kind of talked about that already. So I feel like
Yeah,
we
we
can move
did.
on. We can move on. Okay,
We overlapped.
we did. Well, I was just, you know what? Putting in my, I was clocked into my job, going to work, and I was just feeling upset. And I was like, this is overrated. So I added it to the list. Yeah. Okay, the next one that I have on here is Golden Go Goose shoes. Do you know what those are? Those
I do.
they're the fuck ass sneakers that like are so expensive. They're like $500 and then they
Yeah.
come pre-dirty.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
And they're also just ugly.
That not all of them come
Mm. I
pre-dirty
I
though.
don't know, but like some of them do. It's their thing. I don't know.
Yeah.
Fucking
They
stupid.
used to sell these at the place I used to work and it was boo-boo.
Oh yeah. No, they're ugly and they're too expensive. And then I also put designer clothes in general because I think a lot of designer clothes are fucking ugly.
Yeah, flop Trina.
Like the whole Gucci print. Oh, bitch, that shit's nasty as hell.
I think like designer companies used to be cool. Like they used to be like they had like kind of their vision, the artistic vision was at the forefront. And then I think at
Right.
some point they were like, oh, we can make a lot of money with like selling just like ugly shit, like screen printing our logo onto
Nice.
t-shirts. And
And that
that's when
shit's
it all went
ugly. And that's
wrong.
also like more attainable for some people because those were cheaper items, but it's still like, no, that shit's gross. Why are you making that?
It's more attainable, but it's like, do you really want to attain a
Right. It's
t-shirt?
also like just because something is designer does not mean it looks good. And number one, like you don't need to be buying designer clothes if you can't
Yeah.
afford like it's so stupid. Designer clothes are so stupid, but maybe I'm just poor, so
No, I think you're right. And I think especially like when we were growing up, I think like 2015, 2016 hype beast culture really just like
yeah,
radicalized us on
yeah,
that.
yeah. Because like all the kids around with Supreme and all that shit, I was like,
The
oh, this
yellow
is what we're
off-white
doing,
belt,
bro. Or like they would leave the tags on the shoes. Do you remember those shoes?
the off-white
Oh
Nike
yeah,
collab.
this is what we're doing. This is what we're doing. It's okay. I just don't
It's
get it. Like I'm
okay.
a
I'll heal eventually.
right, right. It's like I am like the type of person to go to Goodwill. Like you're gonna catch me at Goodwill, Target. That's my shit right there. That's my
I'm going to
designer.
Value Village today.
Are you for real?
No,
Oh,
no. I was just saying
oh.
it.
Oh, like
There's okay,
Teresa.
guys. There's a new Teresa Larzalaire video that's called I woke up at 11:30 today.
Oh.
And I think it's called that. Or it's either t
Also,
that or today I got up at
can
11:30.
we tell people what we've been doing? One of our means of communication while you've been overseas?
Yeah,
We have been taking, okay. Well, actually, we've done this a while ago, but we took a bunch of screenshot of like Teresa's videos because her like what are they called? Titles are so funny and they're so
especially
relatable and applicable with
in
the
combination
thumbnail.
with the thumbnails. Yeah.
So good. They're so applicable to like everyday life. So whenever we want to like update each other on anything, we just send them. We're like, today I went to the grocery store. Today I got up at 7:30. Those are my
Mhm.
like most
I'm just hanging out
ones.
today. Or like I'm getting dinner.
Yeah, sometimes they're real good. There's a few that are like attack or she's like, you need to empty the garbage. And that's exactly how I feel when people don't empty the garbage.
Okay, something that I think is overrated. After this, you have what, one more?
I just have one more, but that's my last little wrap up, and I like it a lot. So you go first.
Okay, this one, it's more of a concept.
Okay.
I think is overrated is the idea of just like kind of like being weirded out by things, being like you're like too weird, like you're just not like cool enough, like thinking you're
Oh,
better than other people.
yeah, I would have to agree because I disagree with the first part saying that's too weird for me because I think you can think that, but in tandem thinking you're better than someone else, that's not okay. No, no. But
Like
I'm
I think
sorry. There's some shit on the internet that I'm like, that's even too weird for me. And that's saying a lot.
no, yeah, I mean not like random shit on the internet. I mean like people in real life.
Oh, yeah, no, I get that. That I'm
Like if
like,
you have a class with someone and they are kind of dressing in a way that you're like you would never dress that way,
right.
I'm just like at the point I'm like let it
No,
happen.
you
Let
can
them
do like
express.
we're adults now, girl. Like let it slide, number one. And number two, I have nothing but respect for those people because it's like, wow, like you're doing that. And I'm happy for you.
And like people that have different style from you is part of what gives you like your identity of
Exactly. But
I'm different from you and you're different from me and we
imagine if we all looked,
coexist.
imagine if everyone looked like me. That's a world I would want to live
A
in.
world where everyone looked like me and where being gay was the norm and being straight was um
Wait, did you ever
not.
see that YouTube video? There's
Yes,
this
that's what I'm
YouTube.
referencing.
Wait, what?
A world where being gay is the
Where it was
norm.
like, oh yeah, and it's like these two kids who are straight. Ugh,
And they're
that
like,
was my
"No,
shit
you
right there in
can't.
school. That was
You
my or
like
and
girls?"
that was beautiful when I was younger. I was like, wow, this speaks to me. Like if you crack an egg open, what's inside?
We're all the same color.
You crack a brown egg and a white egg, what's inside? A yellow yolk.
Yes.
Exactly, we're all the same.
We're all
And
the same
that
color.
we just solved every problem in the world. Proud of us. Okay. My last one. Now this thing is the most overrated thing in the world to me. Squash.
Go. Go.
Do you agree?
Stringy, mushy, tastes bad, looks
It's
ugly.
so awful. It's actually the worst vegetable on the planet. It tastes so bad. And then I don't know what it was. I feel like it was like health fitness gurus and like circa 2016. They were like, guys, you got to tap into a squash. This is that shit right there. Like millennials love squash. And I don't know
Especially
why.
especially when it's like a fucking spaghetti squash and they try to say it's like a spaghetti dupe. Like they're like, cut out
No,
the carbs this summer and eat some spaghetti squash.
no,
Excuse me.
you're eating a vegetable. That's not pasta.
That's called pulp.
Wait, speaking of pulp, I got a limeade this week and I am drinking it straight pulp. Like, when
I
did
kind
we
of
decide? No, no, no.
I'm kind of into that.
No, when did we decide as a society that pulp, like, it needs to be that pulpous?
In like a juice.
Yeah, it's like, okay,
Mm.
I like a little pulp, but oh God, this ain't gonna make my boobs look huge. Okay. I like a little pulp, but if it's like straight pulp, I'm like, oh, I'm drinking and I'm eating a lemon at this point. I'm chewing.
Yeah, no, yeah.
That's
What
too
I do
much.
like, have you ever had those aloe vera drinks
Nope,
with the
nope, nope,
pulp?
nope, nope. I don't fuck with that shit.
They're
That gay shit.
good.
No.
They're good. I swear, I'll get you one time and I'll make you drink a little bit and you'll be converted.
Nope. Because you know what aloe vera is for? Your sunburns. Yeah. Yeah.
No, it's like a really hydrating sweet drink. Like they sweeten it, obviously. It's very processed. It's not like they're like shucking the aloe vera and putting it straight into the glass.
What's
Like
your thought on coconut water?
hate.
Same. That shit's foul. I don't know
Because
what goes
it
on.
tastes sweet and salty in all the wrong
It tastes
ways.
like rotten. I don't know what's going on in that
Rancid.
that brown shell, but it's not good.
They should have left it on the tree.
Well, actually, I like coconut.
No, I do. I like
Yeah.
coconut like desserts and I
That
like
shit,
coconut
coconut is underrated.
shrimp.
Coconut
Wait,
shrimp.
you're like coconut's underrated. We just said that we should have left it on the tree. No. Well, you didn't say
No,
that, but
coconut water can stay on the tree. Coconut, the flesh. I like how they also call it flesh. Like
the
that.
flesh, yeah, they don't
I
say
like
pulp
that.
because they know
No,
that's going to turn people away.
flesh. I like that a lot. But yeah, squash is horrible. I don't know who decided. I don't know if it was Big Pharma or Big Farm decided, hey, let's make squash. Let's make everyone want it.
Let's make this a widely acceptable
Yeah.
vegetable
Like
to be
butternut
consumed.
squash.
It tastes like
It
neither butter nor nuts.
exactly. What the fuck is the point?
It
And
looks cute, like it looks cute, but it
I
doesn't
hate that
taste
it's
good.
like also it's now like the widely accepted vegetable of fall. It's like I don't want all my fall flavored shit to be squash flavored.
Yeah, when did we make her that girl? When did we make her the poster child
No,
of the
millennials did.
autumn or equinox?
The same bitches who are drawing mustaches on their fingers and going like this are the ones who made squash like a big thing. And we can't trust those hoes.
We can't. We can't.
Sorry.
That was really good. Was that your last one?
Yeah, my last overrated
Jenna, that was the best one.
it actually frustrates me that as a society we said, hey, let's do this.
Because especially like my mom loves squash and I'm
Oh,
suddenly the problem. Like then when she's
no.
like, "Oh, I made squash." I'm like,
No.
"I'm just simply not going to eat that."
Luckily, my parents were never into that shit. They never bought in. Thank God. Whew. Whew. I have nightmares of squash.
I do, yes. I wake up in a cold sweat and I'm looking around and suddenly all these dirty clothes in piles in my room, I see butternut squash.
Exactly. Exactly.
You see a coat hanging from a coat hanger, and then you think it's spaghetti squash trickling down onto the carpet.
Yes, I think that every time.
Okay, next, moving on to underrated things.
Yes.
Can I go first?
No, yes.
Okay, this one's really specific, but when a PDF and the document inside of the PDF have the same page numbers, do you know what I'm talking about? Like
Oh,
when, like,
yes.
because when it doesn't happen, I'm gonna kill someone, but when it
Right.
does happen, and you like look and it's like 101 and 101.
Exactly. That's beautiful. I will say, like, because textbooks are so fucking annoying, they do the whole Roman numerals for like 50 pages, and then you're on
Yeah,
page one and it's like, oh no, this is actually on the
it's
PDF, it's page
halfway through the
75.
book.
It's like,
Yeah.
how am I supposed to find what page I want?
Exactly. Yeah, because with textbooks, they're like table of contents is 16 pages.
Right.
Then, like you said, X I V
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I
Exactly.
Nicki
And
Minaj.
if you're doing that free download shit, you don't get the whole, oh, this is how we can work with the textbook. This is all the extra features. You don't get that shit. You just get the
I
PDF.
know, I know, and
It's
it's
so
rough.
fucked.
Because then you're on page 103 and it's actually page 4.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Wait, can we get a little thumbnail? Like, be
Like, oh,
like,
bitch.
okay, that's good. Okay. Can I go with my first underrated?
Yes,
Okay, my first underrated, bell peppers.
all you.
Oh, wait, you don't like bell peppers?
I think they're fine, but I'm
I
not gonna
just
say they're
feel like
underrated.
I feel like no one talks about them enough. Like I feel like I hear a lot about squash and I hear a lot about like broccoli, which I love broccoli, so I agree, but I don't hear enough about bell peppers. That's my shit right there. Bell peppers with some hummus.
All you.
Ooh.
Do you have a preferred color or do you like them all?
My color, I like orange and yellow. Red is good too, but I like orange and yellow the best. Green, I don't fuck with green. Green
Don't
is
fuck with
something
green.
like senile flavor piss. I don't fuck with it.
Senile?
Yes.
It is senile.
It's
I
just not
think
good.
I'm gonna say for me, red's first.
Oh,
Then we've
interesting
got
take.
orange, then we've got yellow, then we've got green.
Oh, wow. I agree with
Because
the
something
green.
one time I made an omelet when
Hmm.
when I was like 15, I was really into omelets. I had a lot of
Okay.
time on my hands.
Okay,
And
yes.
so I was making an omelet one time and I put yellow bell peppers in it
Oh
and
no.
it wasn't necessarily the bell pepper's fault, but the whole omelet, well, I think
Was
it was its fault. The whole omelet tasted like a yellow bell pepper in the worst
yeah.
way possible.
No, for bell pepper or for omelets, you can only do red, orange, and if you like green, green. And that's it. Like there's very
And like a
specific.
little bit.
I'm specific about what colors you use in your shit. But if I'm just munching straight like a raw bell pepper, orange and yellow, that's my shit right there.
Yeah. But you're not going to put yellow into something that's already yellow because then
Exactly.
suddenly it's
What's the point?
landmines.
What's the point?
You're
Mm-hmm.
eating and you think it's going to be the yellow yolk, but it's actually
Right.
got a little crunch to it. It tastes like battery acid.
If I make a really good pasta salad and I put bell peppers in that, and that shit, that's my shit right there.
Yeah, okay, I like bell peppers when they taste like something else. Like I like when they're marinated or like in a stir
Oh,
fry.
yes. Yeah.
I just don't like when they're just on their own raw, and I'm
Oh,
happy that you do.
that's my vegetable choice. That and steamed broccoli.
I love broccoli, yeah.
Catch me on a good day, and that's what I'm eating.
Good, me
Exactly.
too. Do you ever eat them
Okay.
together? I hope not.
No, no, no. Steamed
That's a
broccoli and
gassy
raw
mess.
bell peppers. Ew, don't say gassy mess to me.
Uh,
Okay,
it would
okay,
be though.
okay. I'm gonna say another one and then you can say yours. Actually, I'm gonna say
Yes.
two more because I have two
Okay.
people. Or can I say all my people really quick? I'll get them out.
Just yeah,
Okay, okay.
please.
Number one, Leon Thomas. Do you know who that is?
Yes,
He's so
agree.
underrated. He's such a good like musician and he's written and helped so many people with their albums and nobody knows like SZA. Girl, he's so good and he does not get his flowers.
I think he's on the up and up for
I
sure
hope
because
so.
came out
I
with
hope
that new
so.
album.
And he had so many, a lot of the bangers from Victorious were also written by him. Like he's that
That's
guy.
really, wait, they were written by him?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
really good because
T.
I don't feel like the other people, like the other actors were actually writing shit, were
I
they?
don't think so either. I think he maybe like Victoria Justice, but I think it was mainly him. But he no, that's like he's good. And also when he was on Victorious, I thought he was hot. Like I need to
He
check
was
in on
really
him
good.
now. But I was like I was into Andre. So that's how I'm feeling about him.
Hmm.
Okay, I have two more people. Number one, you're gonna laugh, but Debby Ryan. I think she's underrated. Like, do I think she's the best actress ever? No. But do I think she's one of the funniest people to grace our earth? 1000%. Because she's the type of funny where she's like not trying to be funny. Like she's just saying shit and it's just so good. It's so good.
You know what? I'm with you.
Yeah, you agree?
I'm with
Thank you.
you.
Those clips, have you ever seen? Okay, because you're signed into the TV, so I've been watching YouTube on your account and I've been watching a lot of pop culture moments. Have you been seeing those in your YouTube timeline?
Not at all.
Oh, well, I've been watching them on your account, and a lot of them are Debbie Ryan being crazy on the red carpet, and that's my shit right there.
She has a lot of really good moments. There was this one particular episode of, have you ever watched The Haunting Hour?
No.
It was like a Goosebumps type of spin-off.
Ooh.
And every episode, it was like an anthology, so every episode was a different story. Same with Goosebumps. And there's this one episode with Debbie Ryan where she plays a mean girl.
Oh,
And they're mean to this old woman, and then the old woman haunts them and traps Debbie Ryan in like her cell phone.
wait, that's
And
good.
I really need you to watch it. It's all
Okay.
on YouTube, I think. I'll
Okay.
send you the link.
I'm watching
It's
it.
like truly incredible because she calls this woman, Debbie Ryan's like, you old hag.
Wow. Wow. Wait,
She's
that's
mean to this
wonderful.
old woman, and then the old woman is like, she has like this like Eastern European, like probably like Romanian type of accent.
Hmm.
She's like, you are mean girls.
Wait,
Yes.
wait. Okay, I need to tap in
I'm
immediately.
sending it to you
Okay.
as soon as I find it.
Okay. All right, and then my last underrated person that I have on here, Amber Riley.
Yes.
She is just amazing, and we don't give her flowers. Like, ugh, her as Mercedes on Glee, life-changing.
No, and she's such a amazing singer,
Hmm.
amazing person. Her on Z-Way, that's
Yes.
great.
Oh my God, she just seems like such a nice person.
And
And
she says it like like it is, like she's real,
exactly, exactly. And I love that. And she was forced to work with Leah Michelle for years. Oh my
and she
God.
survived.
She's like, she's a whole
I'm a
nother level.
survivor. Did she ever
Hmm.
sing that?
No, but she should have. I'm sure that's how she felt.
I'll bust the windows out your car.
Don't even get me
Because
started.
the way she
Her,
enunciates.
yes, her singing that song so beautifully and so like with so much emotion towards a man who's gay. So good. So
Her
good.
gusto,
That's cinema right there.
her
Like,
bravado.
ugh, God, she's
Because
wonderful.
because she said, "Oh, what is this? What are the lyrics? I'll bust the windows out your car."
Yeah, she was enunciating every syllable.
She's
And
like opening. She's like, "I'll bust."
oh,
She wanted to make sure we heard it.
stop saying bust.
I will when Amber Riley comes on the podcast soon,
So, next episode, she's our
featuring
next
Amber
guest.
Riley.
Look out for that, guys, coming really soon. Okay, you go. What's yours? How many do you have, by the way?
It's like four.
Okay.
Okay, my next one, circular tortilla chips that just fit right in your mouth. Because, okay, love
Fit right in
tortilla
your
chips.
mouth.
I did, I said it. Okay, because tortilla chips are an incredible food group. Not just a food, but a food group.
hmm
I could survive for at least 45 days on tortilla chips alone. Yeah, I said it.
Oh,
Different
okay.
flavors, different shapes, different sizes, different thicknesses, different.
Oh, I
Maybe this one
agree.
has some cassava flour. Maybe this one has some chickpea flour for protein.
Do you know what my favorite flavor or favorite tortilla chip? The hint of lime ones.
Yes,
Those are so
incredible.
good. Yeah, so
Makes me
good.
makes me want to gyrate. Makes me want to dance and like
Gyrate.
go crazy and maybe do a handstand, which I can't even do that
Wait, can you try to do a handstand on the wall right now?
right now.
Yeah.
Like there's no wall that I can do it against.
Oh, is there no bare wall?
Like there's
Oh,
this, but there's my shit is
oh,
there.
no.
And also you don't want to see that. And also I would hurt myself. But so
Okay.
my the only downside of most tortilla chips is that they're either a triangle or like a rectangle, and it can
hmm
sometimes be like sharp in your mouth. It can give you kind of a little abrasion, a little cut. But then suddenly they said, let's come out with a circle
hmm
that you can open. You just, I'll bust the wind. You open your mouth like Amber Riley did in that song, and it fits right in. No cuts, no
It fits
edges.
right in your mouth and there's busting happening.
I'll bust the windows out your car. Everyone in this hall can definitely hear me.
I hope so. I really hope so.
The
And I hope
doors are not that
they
thick.
have a glass against the wall.
And they're saying, wait, he's got something.
They show up with bags of tortilla chips for you. They're like, here.
If I open that door and there's tortilla chips sitting outside, I'm gonna bust the window. I need to listen to
Wait,
that song.
what are your thoughts on the strips, the tortilla strips chip?
Like I think they're good. I'm just saying nothing's gonna top the circle that fits right in your mouth with
Okay.
no cuts and no edges and no scrapes.
Okay. I agree. I agree. That's my that's your shit right there. Okay, stop making a hole at me. I bust the windows. Okay. My next one, Ant Farm, the show from Disney Channel. I feel like it's an underrated Disney show. No one
It's
talks
one
about
of the
her.
best ones.
Thank you. China and McClain. Oh, girl, don't get me started.
Fletcher, the
Fletcher,
blonde girl.
Olive.
Oh, that's her name?
Sorry, the name Fletcher. Why they all have kind of fuck ass names? Like China's fine, but it's like not super common. And then there's Olive and Fletcher and
I like it.
Angus.
I like it.
Angus? You like the name Angus?
For the show, yeah, it's a children's
It
show. You
makes
know
sense.
immediately when you hear the names, you know what type of character they are.
Yeah. Fletcher is
Fletcher,
definitely an artist. Are you kidding?
yeah, and
Angus, what did
Olive,
he do?
Olive, maybe a little reserved, maybe a little thinks she's better than other people. Her name's Olive.
Olive. Okay. Let me go on to my next one. Sparkling water. That's my shit right there. What do you
I'm
think on
happy for
sparkling
you.
water?
I don't really care. I just like normal ice water.
No, I like ice water too, but there's something about an ice cold can of sparkling water that you crack open.
Mm.
It's so thirst quenching. I've
Mm.
never experienced a love like I feel for sparkling water.
I'm really happy for you.
Yeah.
When I drink sparkling water, it genuinely sometimes makes my mouth hurt.
No, no. Oh, because you're one of those. It's spicy.
No, not spicy. More just like, especially when it's really cold and it's really carbonated,
Yeah.
you like drink
That's
it
my
and
shit right there.
your esophagus feels like it's gonna explode a little bit.
I love fizzy drinks. Like that's my downfall. And sparkling water is like the beautiful medium
Mm,
because it's
I
not
get
too
that.
sweet. It's the perfect amount of fizz. It's beautiful, and I think it's underrated. Okay. Do you want to go with your next one?
Sure.
Okay.
Bathroom hand dryers. Now, this one, I
No.
wrote this kind of trying to make myself convinced.
Underrated.
Yeah, I wrote this. I was trying to change my own mind because I actually don't think this is underrated. I
In
think
fact,
I wanted to make myself formulate an argument for why they're good.
I think they're globally like hated. I don't think anyone likes them.
I know. Because the thing is, they are like environmentally, they are not creating
That's true.
waste.
That's true.
They're using like electricity, but they're not creating physical waste. And I think genuinely the only positive thing I can say about them is the Dyson ones that like are really good and they have like that strip of air that just kind of like blasts your skin and sometimes it like moves your skin around because it's so strong.
Oh, I like that.
I like the hand dryers where they're actually like that could like blow me away.
That could blow
That could
you.
like if it was that could make me like if I jumped,
That can make
my
you
body would
bust
go
the
back.
windows at your cars.
Yeah, of my cars. Like I think if I jumped and a Dyson blow dryer was going at me, I would kind of move backwards a little bit.
Oh, okay.
But the
Okay.
thing I don't like is these weak ass, funky ass ones that just are like, bitch, I could do that. I could go, I can blow on my own hand and it won't do a damn thing.
You can blow on yourself?
I can blow myself. Have you ever seen Arrested Development?
No.
Okay,
Yes,
but
kind of.
there's an episode where the bald guy, Tobias Funke,
Yes.
he wants to be part of the Blue Man group, and so he like paints himself blue, and then there's an episode where he's like, I blew myself. And it's just really good.
Oh,
Because
you know what I want? I need a Will Arnett from that. I need Will Arnett.
in that show, though, he's so
I need him
annoying.
at any time. Anytime
I
in any
need Jason
place.
Bateman in that show,
Oh, I need Jason Bateman too. Two man?
but not anymore. He's too old now for me.
Oh no no.
I think the only thing I have to say about hand dryers that are weak is that they are a test of your patience. I think
hmm
that should be the 13th step of a 12-step program, is that you have to sit and you have to use a hand dryer until it actually dries your hand.
That's when you know. That's when you know you've recovered.
You
That
found
You
power. You're
found
standing in
God.
your
You're
power.
sitting in your power. Ah,
Especially
okay.
when there's someone else behind you
Yeah.
that's
And
waiting
they're
to go.
waiting. Oh God.
And it's
That
like, I have to get done.
at that point, I'm not even drawing. I'm doing one of these.
Yeah, I'm wiping it on my shirt. I'm wiping it on my pants.
And then you come out
I
and you're
blew
wet.
myself.
You come out and you're really wet.
And I say, sorry, guys. And it was the
Sorry, I'm
blow
so
dryer.
wet.
Yeah, I blew
Um,
myself.
exactly, exactly. Okay. My next one is
Your fedora.
fedoras. Fedoras in
You
general.
brought this? Oh boy.
Fedoras are severely and highly underrated, and I think we need to bring them back. I'm thinking I really like how I look right now. Take a picture, it'll last longer. Christian? I'm
I just
sorry.
figured if I turn my camera and my microphone off and just let you kind of wear yourself out, that you would eventually take it off. And you did. No. Okay. Is that it? Because I'm not talking about that.
I think I'm really starting to like this. You're telling me I don't look hot as fuck right now?
I'm telling you, you don't.
Like you wouldn't want me if you saw me in the club?
I'm telling you, I wouldn't.
Imagine
Okay,
they're
do you have a
like,
next
wait,
one?
imagine I go in the club, they're like, you gotta wear it backwards.
Yeah.
Wait,
Oh, wait, did I say that
I don't think we talked
in
about it
here
on the
yet?
podcast. No.
Because last night I'm with my study abroad group and we went to a bar. And first of all, you have to bring your passport to the bar when you're in New Zealand because they don't know about all these US, state by state photo IDs, which
Hmm.
I understand. I show him my passport and he's like, okay, you're good to go, except you have to turn your hat around. And I'm wearing this hat. And I'm like, what? And he's like, yeah, you just have to turn around. So I'm like, oh, okay. Like it must be a security rule or something, which I'm like, I get that you don't want people to like hide their faces, but like now you're making me look.
Your face isn't even that hidden though.
No, it's not at all. And so I went, okay. And then suddenly I'm looking like this. And my friends are like, why are you wearing your hat
You look like
backwards?
a different person like that. Ew,
Yo,
don't do that. No.
hey. And so then I'm in the club and I feel out of character. I feel this isn't me, right?
Right,
Which which it's not.
right.
And so I flip it back around and I'm just having fun. We're listening to Forget You. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Wow.
I'm
I
sorry.
guess the change in my pocket. And then suddenly the security guard, a different guy, comes, taps me on the shoulder and says, turn your hat back around. If I see you with it facing the front again, I'm gonna take it off your head.
I I love that. Like I'm kind of obsessed.
Like I'm like, that's how they do it around here. That they
That's
really
not my shit
care.
right there.
No, it's not. So yeah, I had to wear my hat backwards and then I left at like
Yeah.
11:15.
Okay. I have one last one. How many do
Okay.
you have left?
I also have one last one, which I think is the
Okay.
perfect amount of time.
Okay, so I'm gonna go do mine and you do yours. All right.
Okay.
My last one. Sleeping in a really cold room.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. That is the best shit it'll heal you. When your room is freezing cold and you're bundled up in your little blankie, snug in a bug like a rug, or snug in a rug like a
Yes.
bug.
Exactly.
That's my shit right there. And that's all I have to say. That's all I have to say.
It's the best sleep of your life.
It's healing. It heals.
And then sometimes I wake up and my nose is a little cold.
Hmm.
And it's like, I don't love that, but it means I got really good sleep.
Yeah, yeah. You're like, oh yeah, yeah.
Because humans, I believe, are meant to sleep in the cold.
I
Like, if
agree.
it's too hot in my room, I'm not going to fall asleep. It's just not
I
going to happen.
wholeheartedly agree. Like my window, it's fucking middle of January. My window's still wide open, and I don't care.
Jenna, that's something that you and I, like, we are soul ties because of that. Because most people don't get this.
No,
Most people wouldn't understand.
no. In my opinion, I'm like, I would rather be like multiple degrees colder, like freezing cold, and throw on a blanket, throw on a sweatshirt, than be hot, like, or even like moderate. Like, I want to be chilly at all times.
Me too.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Beautiful.
And then you take a hot shower and it like neutralizes things, then you
Mm-hmm.
go back to being freezing cold. And
Yes.
I love
Oh
it
my God.
every
Healing.
time.
That heals people.
It does.
That's wonderful.
That's one of the joys of like living somewhere where you have like hot water
Yeah.
and you maybe have AC or you have a little fan in your room or you have a window that you can open into the outside
Mm-hmm.
world because then you can really control you can climate control
Exactly.
and you can do
Exactly.
kind of this.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful.
Okay,
Wow.
I'm gonna say my last one. I think you're gonna
Okay.
agree with this too.
Okay. I'm ready.
Rewatching TV shows you already know are good instead of watching something new.
That's my shit right there. I, you take it away. Take it away.
Okay, because I often, when I'm rewatching shows that I've seen like already,
Mm-hmm.
either once, twice, three times, four times before, I often am like, damn, like I should be watching something new. And so then I try. I go onto Netflix, I go onto Hulu, and I try to tap into something new.
Mm-hmm.
And it just sometimes, I mean, more often than not, it's just like not good. I'm just like, I don't really care about this. This
I
isn't
agree.
for me.
I
And
agree.
I actually know what's for me, and it's things I've already seen.
Modern Family.
Exactly.
Exactly. And also, I love that because you don't have to pay that close attention either. So you could be scrolling, you could be playing an iPhone game, you could be doing arts and crafts. Speaking of which, I've really gotten into painting right now.
Is
So,
that in real life or is that
yeah,
on
in real
the
life. Hold on,
what
hold
is
on.
it?
My newest look at I like put diamonds on there. Yeah.
Jenna,
Yeah, Christian, when you get back,
that's beautiful. That
when you
looks
get
like a
back.
planet.
It's well, it's actually supposed to be a coaster.
No, Jill, it is. I
So
mean,
I
like
know,
it
I know
looks.
the pattern, yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, is
Um,
it 3D? Is it a sphere?
it's not a sphere, but it
No,
feels
no, I
really good.
know.
Oh, okay. Well,
But yeah, I was rewatching. There's this show on HBO called The Other Two that I was rewatching.
okay.
It's really good. Like I love like when it's like a really quick comedy series that like you haven't seen in a while, so you forgot a lot of the jokes
Hmm.
because it's like dense with enough jokes that like there's gonna be a lot that you don't remember that
Yeah.
are gonna hit like as if it's brand new.
Yeah, I've been rewatching Modern Family and that's my shit right there.
The only thing about Modern Family is once you get past like season
Like eight.
6 or 7 or 8, maybe it gets bad.
But you're very Cam. Who do you think I am?
Wait,
I said
that's
you're
just a given
Cam.
that I'm Cam.
Well, yes, everyone knows that.
I think I'm like Phil Dunphy low key.
You're like you give Cam and Manny mixed together. Not Manny.
Sure, yeah.
Oh, you give a little Cam, a little Phil, a little Luke. You give a little Luke.
Because I'm like dumb sometimes.
No, I just want to throw everyone in
I just
there.
feel like doing this podcast is very Phil Dunphy.
Oh, for sure.
Like like
I think I'm
Cam
Gloria.
Cam wouldn't do this. Yeah, you're Gloria.
I'm just kidding. But
No?
you think I'm genuinely Gloria? I
I
think
don't
I'm
know.
more
I
like
love Gloria.
I think I give Haley sometimes.
Sometimes.
I don't know who I
When
give.
you're like, "Oh, I love alcohol."
Oh. You got me there. Okay. We love you all. We hope you had a great week. Um, I hope you have a great rest of your day. And
And if you ever get bored of us, if you say, "Oh, I ran out of episodes," rewatch old ones on two times
exactly.
speed.
Or go check out our TikTok and our Instagram for clips.
TikTok, not for long.
And the clips get updated very often. There's always new ones.
Yeah, wait, are you gonna make a clip this week?
We'll see. Okay, I love you guys. Oh, can we kiss and blow?
Oh, wait, ready? Wait. Okay.